Hey Steve, how you doing? Hey, this is Joe from Ego2 Digital, and I spoke with you this morning. I'll let you know I was going to go ahead and send you over a video showing you exactly what your bigger competitors are doing out there right now to generate so many leads, and most importantly, show you how you and your team can do the very same thing. And so, all said and done, what it does is it comes down to three simple strategies, three requirements that Google has in order for them to go ahead and recognize you and put you in front of your customers, and so that they will find your website when they do a Google search. And so you might be asking yourself, Steve, why I'm willing to go ahead and share this information with you for free. And basically it comes down to that when I show you how valuable this information is and how you guys can implement these same strategies yourself, there is a chance that you might just decide to go ahead and have me do that for you. And so it's a chance that I'm willing to go ahead and take. And so my job, though, is to show you exactly what your competition is doing, show you how you can do it yourself, and then let you decide whether you want to go ahead and do it yourself or if you'd rather have me go ahead and do that for you. So let's go ahead and get on with it. And Steve, what I wanted to do here first off is recognize your website. It is a good looking website. I really like your website. Designed very nicely. You've got your contact information here. You've got all of your menus up here as well, and a nice phone number up here, your business hours. It actually overall is just a very good looking website. Now I know you said you're working on your GMB, and that's awesome. That is an ingredient when it comes to getting recognized by Google when they do a Google search, and so you're working on that, getting that part handled, and that's awesome. Some of the big requirements that Google has in order to get your website ranked would be to have at least 1,500 words of content on your home page here, okay? And so you've got some good information here. Talked about what your services are and whatnot. There's probably about maybe 400 keywords on here, or not keywords, but content on here that you have on your front page. And what you could do to go ahead and boost that up is just talk a little bit more about what those services are that you offer, and that'll help you get that content that they're looking for. Okay, so you want to get that up to about 1,500 words. Now, most important is not just a number of words or a bunch of words on there, but what they want to see here also is a lot of organic keywords. Okay, for example, we have about 47 organic keywords right now that you have on your website. Okay, if I were to go ahead and take a look at your #1 competitor out there right now, using a tool called Ahrefs, I can see Airmasters here has over 866 organic keywords. Okay, so let's take a look here real quick and just take a peek at what kind of words they're using. For example, AC Repair Tampa, Tampa, Florida HVAC, AC Company Tampa. Over 1,000 searches every single month just using that term alone. Over 90 with this one, over 200 and 300 with these two terms, okay? And the list goes on and on and on. So you can see why these guys are doing so good and why they're ranked so well with Google, is because they're meeting those requirements when it comes down to keywords, not just the content, but the keywords as well. So #2 on the list is another thing here that we call backlinks. Right now you guys have about 35 referring domains out there, sending you about 242 references, okay, from other websites, okay, sending all these links to your website anyway. So that's not bad. 35 referring domains, 242 backlinks, okay, another requirement of Google. Let's go ahead and take a peek at your competition, Airmasters here, and we can see that they've got 189 referring domains, and they've got over 5,000 backlinks being sent to their website from these referring domains. Okay, so that's a lot of business that they are sending to Airmasters from these guys. So how can we compete with that? Well, this is something you guys can do on your own if you want to. First off, using this tool with Ahrefs, you can go over here to backlinks, and you can click on that, and what you come up with is a whole bunch of backlinks right here that are referring business to Airmasters. Okay, and so what you can do is go ahead and contact every single one of these backlinks, every one of those businesses that are referring business to Airmasters. Okay, you can say, hey, listen, you're sending business to Airmasters. I want you to send business to me as well. So what can I do to be able to be referred business to me, just like you're doing to Airmasters? So it is a kind of a long and tedious process, but that's how you build your backlinks. It takes a little bit of time, but it is something you guys can do yourself if you want to go ahead and sign up for the site and take a look and find out what all these referring domains are and backlinks and work that. Now, #3 on the list that Google is looking for is citations. And for example, Steve, if I were to go ahead and do a Google search for AC Repair Tampa, which would be relevant to what we'd be looking at if we were looking for your services, we would find a few businesses right here listed in what we call the map pack. Okay, and so this would be ideal to be listed up here. And so why is Airmasters here? Okay, so number one, they're meeting the criteria when it comes to content as well as backlinks. Number three is there's another thing called online directories or citations. And there's over 300 online citations that you can be a part of. And that would be have your business listed, your address, your phone number, and all of that information listed consistently among all of those directories. Okay, and so usually these guys up here have about 100 to 150 online directories they're a part of. In order to beat that, you do basically the same thing that you did with the backlinks. And what you do is use a tool called Majestic, and it will list out all of these citations, all of these directories that Airmasters is a part of. And again, using the copycat method, you just go ahead and contact each one of those directories and say, listen, I want to be listed there just like Airmasters is. And then not only do you match how many citations they have, but you go ahead and you beat that by 40 or 50. And so that it kind of helps you move into that area there, because we want to make sure that we're listed in the map pack, okay? And so, again, this is our goal, is to get you right here in this area. And Steve, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I appreciate you working on your GMB and moving in that direction. It sounds like SEO is definitely something that you value and you recognize as valuable and important. And so number one would be that content, get that boosted. Number two would be the backlinks. Number three would be the citations. And sum it all up, that's exactly what Google is looking for before they're going to recognize you as an authority in the industry and get your website right up there in front of your customers when they're doing a Google search. And so if this is something that you guys can handle on your own, then that's awesome. If you feel like it's a little bit more time consuming that you want to spend on, and you really would prefer to go ahead and spend more time on your business, then please do me a favor and give me a call, because I would be more than happy to go ahead and help you guys out with this. My number is 813-797-4433. And again, I'm Joe with Eagle Tooth Digital. At the very least, if you go ahead and respond to the email that I send you and let me know if I can help you out, I'd be more than happy to help you there, Steve, okay? So thank you again for listening, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.